Hello and welcome to College Algebra. My name is Matt Lathrop. I'll be your instructor this semester. We just want to take a little bit of time at the beginning of the course to introduce the syllabus, course navigation, talk a little bit about how this course is going to operate. Right now what we're looking at is the page where you found this video. We want to briefly just point out where you can find the announcements for the course on its own separate tab, or whenever you log in and visit the home screen, you'll see a preview of any recent announcements. We just encourage you to check those every time you log in, just to see if any new information has been posted. We want to talk a little bit through the syllabus just to discuss the expectations for the course, help you understand what we're going to be working on from week to week. We won't read all of the information in the course though, or all of the information in the syllabus, so you'll want to come back and read through this on your own. At the beginning, we'll see my contact information as well as my office hours. During office hours, you can expect very quick replies to email, not necessarily instantaneous, especially if I'm working with another student, but I will be actively checking email during those times to get back to you with questions that you may have run into. Apart from office hours, I do my best to reply to emails within 24 hours. Please understand that during the weekend it may take a little bit longer to reply, but during the week I try to get back to emails quite quickly, usually in less than a day. I also have our proctoring times listed out here. Theory Exam 2 and our final theory exam will both be proctored via Zoom, so there are some times there for you to look ahead at and make sure you can find time in your schedule, clear space in your schedule, so that you can be online with us at that same time to have that exam proctored. In terms of required materials, the only thing that you need to purchase this semester is a graphing calculator, either a TI 83, 84, or 89. I have some information there to help you understand which graphing calculator you should purchase, but if you have questions, get in touch with me. You'll need online access to Canvas, which you already have because you found this video. You'll need online access to my math lab, which is free this semester due to a mix-up at the bookstore, so that's just a bonus for this semester. You'll need online access to Desmos, which is a free online tool, and you'll need a Zoom client for those proctoring sessions and any one-on-one sort of virtual face-to-face chats we may need to have. You can also purchase an optional textbook if you would like. However, an e-text is included with your access to my math lab. You will also probably want a basic or scientific calculator. Some exams in the course won't allow a graphing calculator, so having this on hand to take care of some of those simple calculations may help out. In terms of technology for this course, we'll be completing homework through my math lab. Some materials will be submitted via Canvas. Desmos is an online tool that we'll be using pretty heavily throughout the semester, and of course Zoom. But the main thing I want to draw your attention to is this statement about lack of access to or malfunctioning technology. What you need to have in place is, in advance, a backup plan for what you'll do if you lose internet access at home, if you encounter issues with your personal computer, or whatever else causes those technical issues to pop up. Plan ahead for those so that you're meeting assignment deadlines. In terms of attendance and participation, we won't be meeting face-to-face, but there will be online discussions and other weekly assignments that you're expected to complete. Any student who hasn't logged into MML and attempted at least one assignment prior to the drop date will be dropped from this course. As long as you're logging in and taking care of the week 1 assignments, that's nothing you need to worry about. I also hope that the midterm withdrawal policy won't be an issue. This is just stating that if you have failed to access the course for 2 weeks without notice, if you have failed to fully participate in more than 2 module discussions, and if you did not meaningfully attempt at least 70% of the assignments due by midterm, you could be withdrawn from this course. Again, hopefully nothing we'll have to worry about, as long as you're just keeping up with assignments from week to week. Homework will be completed through MML. You get an unlimited number of attempted homework problems. So you can work those over and over again to get the highest score possible. If you don't get a homework assignment submitted by the due date, you can still submit that late. However, a 10% penalty will be applied. That means, though, that you should be able to get at least a 90% on every homework assignment throughout the semester. Quizzes will have a hard due date. If you miss that, you'll end up receiving a 0 for the quiz. However, you do have the opportunity to unlock a second quiz if you score a 95% or better on all of the module homework assignments. So you have that opportunity to take a second attempt. And actually what I'm just noticing here is that this statement is incorrect, so I'm going to get that updated in the actual syllabus. So initially you only have one attempt at the quiz. You can unlock a second attempt by scoring a 95% or better on all of those related homework assignments. I will get that updated and corrected in the syllabus. There will be 3 regular exams and a cumulative final throughout the semester. Exams will be broken up into 2 parts. There will be a theory exam, which will be a more traditional math test where you're given theoretical problems you need to come up with the answers to. And then application exams, where we'll use Desmos and graphing calculators to come up with answers to applied problems. There will be 2 exams again that will be proctored, Theory Exam 2 and the Final Theory Exam. But even on those take-home exams, you're going to be expected to complete them following the college's policies for academic integrity, meaning essentially taking those as though you were in a proctored environment. So not using other notes, not getting help from other people, even though you are taking those at home. You'll have 2 opportunities to improve a low exam score. The applications exam can be replaced by your percentage on the applications final. Your lowest theory exam can be replaced by your percentage on the theory portion of the final. So if you have a couple of parts of exams that don't go so well for you, you will have the opportunity to make up for that at the end of the semester. Exam dates are provided here. All assignments are going to be open for a week at a time, from Tuesday to Tuesday generally. So you'll have an entire week to get those assignments completed, though there will be some more limitations due to the proctoring times for Theory Exam 2 and the Final Theory Exam. Our grading structure is provided. Just note that there is a heavier weight applied to that Final Theory Exam, since that is one of our proctored tests. Some important dates to keep in mind: January 25th is the last day to drop with refund. Hopefully you all continue with this course through the end of the semester, but just to make sure everyone's aware. And April 9th would be the last day to withdraw. What we have towards the end here then is the weekly schedule, just mapping out what we're going to be working on from week to week, with again course weeks following a Tuesday to Tuesday schedule. So our first round of assignments will be due January 19th at the end of the day. That same day, our next batch of assignments, week 2, will open up, with those assignments due January 26th at the end of the day. Again, I would encourage you to go back and read through all the information in the syllabus more closely to be sure you're familiar with all the policies. But if you do have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me at any time. Thanks.